starting live again. You are on the Mic With Stefani V. Let's try this one more time. If you're following me on Instagram, thanks for following me. I'm here today in Las Vegas once again, and I'm here for a platform. I'm Shoe Model with Kids. For those of you who are following me on Facebook, go on over. I'm live on Instagram stories as well, so make sure you follow me. My mom just joined in. Victor, Debbie, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm a little bit nervous about this show only because there's so much going on in this world and in the United States, and it's just been, I haven't really put anything out, a comment, a quote, or anything on Instagram or Facebook or how I've been feeling about what happened in Charlottesville. Mainly because it's just been so depressing and so sad, and I actually have just for once in my life just been speechless. So I don't know how to put it in words how I feel, because it's just so sad. It's amazing how people can still to this day be so hateful. And then we have someone in office, and I'm with Angela Rye, who says it's your president, not mine. Still, for those of you who know, this isn't a political platform, but I'm going to speak from my heart, mainly because I really just don't care after what he said and what's been going on with the media. And so I'm going to start out by saying a quote here, and something that I thought about, and I normally start the show out with motivation, but this is just going to be maybe an uplifting, but it says, when we look at modern man, we have to face the fact that modern man suffers from a kind of poverty of the spirit, which stands in glaring contrast with the scientific and technological abundance. We've learned to fly the air as birds. We've learned to swim the seas as fish. Yet we haven't learned to walk the earth as brothers and sisters. And that is a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. And I get chills and emotional when I read this quote, because it's so sad, and we haven't come together with love. We haven't come together. It's just been hate on the TV. And I wake up every morning and I think, let me turn on, I want to see what's going on today. Let me see what's going on today. But I think from now on I'm going to start changing that and think about not listening to the media, not letting it decide how I think about how to move forward with what is going on. I attended a high school with, and I know people that follow me are from Baytown. My mom's on right now, but I attended a high school called Robert E. Lee High School. Those of you who follow me from Baytown who attended this high school with me know that never once going to this school did I ever think of this name. Did I ever think of the Robert E. Lee, the Confederate, and what he stood for, and why they would name a high school for this, never once did it dawn on me. I thought of this school as history of my family, because not only did I go to school there, my mother went to school there, my sisters went to school there, my uncles, aunts and uncles, and also my grandmother. So the history was deep rooted in a school called Robert E. Lee High School. And to me, it was a school of diversity, it was a school of love, it was a school of family, a small town. And never did I think that because of this name, Robert E. Lee, and what it stood for, did I think that it was anything negative. And so yes, I do stand with removing these statues, or I wrote a quote today or on Instagram where someone said, F the statues, we march forward, we move forward, because that's what we've been doing, that's what we know, and we moved together with love. And that's why when I think of Lee High School and Robert E. Lee High School, I think of the obstacles that wonderful people had to come over. My grandma was the first Mexican-American brigadier, which was the all-female band at this school. So she set history there. And, you know, it was important for her. She marked a pathway for me, for other Mexican Americans who attended that school. And so when I think of that, I think of triumph. And I think that that's what we have to look at as what's going on in the world, is what the triumph that we've overcome, not at a statue and what it stands for, but what we've overcome as Latinos, as Mexican Americans, as African Americans. And, you know, and at home, that's what we were taught. My mom taught me to love, not to hate. I mean, that's what it stems from. And so, you know, I think of how now maybe Robert E. Lee, the Confederate, is turning in his grave because we did walk those schools with full of diversity. I never even knew how different I was until I left that high school, until I went off to college, an all predominantly white college in Colorado, and realized that I was few of Latinas to walk campuses of an all-white school. So, you know, yeah, it signifies the name, but I also feel like it signifies triumph. And my family at that school, with my sisters, we were all class presidents, we were cheerleaders, we diversified a group of people, African American, white. I had white friends, I had black friends, I had Asian friends. I never saw it as this, that, or the other. And so that's what I take this situation, and I take what I take what Trump says as just these people just being failures at not having been raised right, not having a way, maybe not having a family that can show them what is right and wrong, that can show them what love really and truly is, that has not been, I mean, I went in college, I was around a lot of people that I'd never been around African Americans, and that just stunned me, because it's just not where I grew up. It's nothing that I ever experienced in my life, nor did I know anyone that way. And so it goes, you know, you think about, well, what can I do? How can I make better? How can I bring about change to change this whole situation? And I think about what I'm doing right now. Speak out. If you want to make change, go to the youth. You know, I strongly believe that in order for us to keep moving forward and to more love to be shown, is to start out with youth, start out with your children, start out with the people that it's going to matter most in the long run, because we're grown, we're old enough to know, you know, that what happened and what Trump said and what was going on was wrong. And I believe it's wrong. And those people can come back and say whatever they want to say, but it was extremely hurtful. And what you can do to make a difference and make a change, be a mentor, change a life, change somebody who you may feel needs you there to bring a positive impact. I'm mentoring a guy today to get him into a school, to show him that you can be a role model for them as well in what you're doing at your job and those who are around you, and bring peace. You know, once again, I come from an amazing family, and I came from an amazing small town of such diversity. Robert E. Lee High School made me who I was, but all I see it is as a name, but doesn't exist for all of the people that actually went to school with me, the teachers that went there. And, you know, I feel that the future is our youth, and the future is who we are helping and mentoring. And you're right, someone started like, I've never seen this type of crazy, it's more in adults. And you're right, you know, like kids don't know black or white, they know love. And I feel like that's where it needs to start, and that's where I'm starting. So where you start, I don't know, but I'm telling you that I feel like to make an impact, to make change, is to start with someone that you know in the youth or at schools. Help them get to college. We need more representation so that we don't have this type of bigotry, this type of hate. But I could go on and on and on. I want to say rest in peace to Heather Heyer. Obviously, you guys know that she was there protesting and representing those who are against hate and bigotry, and rest in peace. I mean, her mom said it best, is like, you wanted to shut her up, now you've just created a platform for her to live huge, to live in everyone's hearts, to be spoken of more. And so now more and more people are talking about her, more and more people know about what she did. And you can't condone, it's bad behavior for a lot of people who I just feel sorry for. You know, I just feel sorry, and I feel sad for them, because they don't know what love really and truly is. And I think that's what it is. They're just lost souls. So moving on from that, guys, I'd give a moment of silence for Heather Heyer and all of those who are suffering in Charlottesville, who have been suffering with the hate and what's been going on for the last almost week. I definitely can't understand it, and just will not ever. But we're gonna move on. Hold on a second. I've got for some reason, something's gone offline. Hey, Mom. Hey, Lenny. Thank you for joining us. You are on the Mic with Stefani V. I'm having technical issues here on my Facebook Live. On my other one. Let's see. I'll start it from there. You are on the Mic with Stefani V. Hi, Mom. Yep, she's always following me. So we just talked a lot about motivation and inspiring, and let's move on to chisme. Gosh, I'm having so many technical issues today. Bear with me. I am on the Mic with Stefani V. I am in Las Vegas. For those of you who are here in Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and all I've been doing is working. My feet hurt. I'm here for the kids at Platform. But I want to give you a different view, even though it's just the back of my mirror here. But if you can see, there's some still sunlight out there. It's hot here in Vegas. It's not Texas hot, but it is hot. No, Mom, I'm not on a vacation anymore. The vacation is over. I just got back from a 5-day trip with my family, in Florida, and it was really fun. But I don't know if you guys have been 5 days with the Mexican family. It was a bit much. So we're gonna move on to chisme. So we're talking Taylor Swift here. She was awarded. Are you willing to come work with a group of young ladies back at home? I am definitely willing to come work with a group of young ladies back home. Let me know. Email me info@stephanievara.com, and let me know all the information. Taylor Swift won her case with this guy groping her. I don't know. Did you guys see that? Have you guys been listening to that? Supposedly, it was a DJ, and he was taking a picture with her at an event, and supposedly he went underneath her dress and grabbed her butt. I don't know if anybody has been paying attention to that, and really, honestly, with everything that's been going on in this last couple of days, I don't even know if it's important, but she was awarded $1. She only accused him it was only $1 that she was awarded, which was fine, but it was more of a statement. And they interviewed the DJ this morning, and he said, of course, like, why would I do this to her? Like, why would I reach my hand underneath her dress when she has a bodyguard standing there? And it just wasn't the right time for me. Why would I risk everything I was doing for right now, for Taylor Swift, the biggest pop star in the United States, in the world? And so, I don't know, some of what he was saying, I believe. I don't feel like that was worth him taking action. I guess touching Taylor Swift's butt, like, didn't really make sense. But whatever, she won the case. She's now going around going to talk about, sexual assault and how it impacted her, and I'm sure her next album and next songs is going to be about that as well. And you know Taylor, everything revolves around her next album, so I'm sure that's what's going to happen. And why she actually decided to take action. it's going to be something with like fight. And I'm not downing sexual assault at any of. I just believe that there's more to the story, and I don't feel like that I've heard it all enough to give a complete opinion. Tiger Woods was, what was found in Tiger Woods, he had a cocktail of drugs in his system. And all I have to say to Tiger Woods is like, yo, get it together, man. I mean, he's just had so many issues. Poor thing, he's had so many back injuries. He can't get it together with golf hasn't been great for him. Women, I don't know if he's still, I should say, running chicks. I don't know what he's got going over there, but you know, that's all I have to say about Tiger. Yeah, let me just give him exactly, poor Tiger. Supposedly Chris Brown has a documentary coming out that's going to really discuss what went down with the whole fight with him and Rihanna, like what actually happened. And I know a lot of us still kind of wonder about that. I'm sure Rihanna is going to actually be, maybe she's even seen it before it's come out, I don't know, but I'm interested in seeing like her thoughts and what really went down that night of the Grammys. I know you guys know, but she actually did not attend that night. It was the night of the Grammys. Supposedly he beat her, and she was scarred. And in the short video that he talks about, he says that they actually always fought, and they were always actually physical with each other. But who knows? You never put your hand on a woman, and who knows what happened that night. But I'm interested to see. I'm interested to listen, and I'm actually going to check it out because I feel like Chris Brown is such a deep, conflicted person, and I actually want to see what actually happened. So I don't know, how many fans of Power do we have out there? I am a huge fan of Power, and I watch it religiously. I wait every Sunday to get all the leaks. But did you guys hear how it was leaked? And people were talking, wow, who leaked it? Who leaked Power? Who leaked Power? Well, today I read that it could potentially, and I'm not saying it was, 50 Cent, the executive producer of the show, the person who came up with the show. He actually leaked the episodes. I didn't look at the episodes because, quite frankly, I like to, wait till Sunday to watch them, or even Saturday night to get to watch them. But I find it hard to believe that he would have leaked his own show. But I feel like he's having some type of controversy with BET. I mean, with Starz Network, and maybe creative conflict. I'm not sure, but supposedly he keeps saying that he's going over to BET. Will the show be hosted there now? Will that be the home of Power next year? I'm not sure, but he leaked those shows on purpose. And if maybe it was to show, or Starz, teach them a lesson that he's not playing, which pretty much he never plays anyway. So I'm glad I didn't watch him. I don't know if you guys did, but I look forward to this weekend. It was a pretty good episode last weekend. And you know that Ghost is now, for those of you who haven't seen it, Ghost is released. And he's living at home again with Tasha, and so more and more to come. Oh, Diana's on. My sister has joined. Hi, Virgie. People are joining me online, guys. Welcome. You're on the Mic with Stefani V. If you haven't joined me, you haven't followed me on Instagram, follow me at Stefani V, or on the Mic Stefani V. We're moving on. Oh, God. I'm going to have to say this, but such dark and thunderous times for Usher, man. He just got so much drama going on with him and this whole herpes thing. He is going to defend himself. He isn't going to settle with all these lawsuits about these women that are coming forward and are saying that he does and has given them herpes, or has put them in their physical, they're in distraught mentally because they could potentially have gotten herpes from him. But there have been about 3 or 4 women who have come forward already, and let me tell you, it's been, social media has drug him through the mud about the women and about, him potentially spreading this disease. I don't know. I mean, my opinion on that is I'm just silent, because, first of all, spreading disease is not funny. It's an issue, another huge issue, but I just don't know if Usher's really, he's not settling. He's going to fight this case, so maybe it isn't true. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's enough of chisme. There's not much going on, guys. It's been such a devastating last couple of days with such emotional and negativity. But we're going to move on. Supposedly, LeBron is leaving the Cavs. And I just read that right now, that so much is going on with the managers and of the team, and that this is going to be his final year with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And good for him. Hey, everybody moves on. Everybody gets different teams to go to. Why not LeBron? He's not, you're not, this is the name of the game. You always move to different teams. And although he has a franchise there and he's built an empire, you could go definitely win. Hey, welcome over to the Rockets. We'll take you anytime. Okay, build an empire in Houston. We need it. Ezekiel Elliott, he is appealing his 6-day suspension. Supposedly now, and this is why I can't stand the NFL again. I love football, but then it's been so negative with the NFL, and it's because they gave Ezekiel Elliott the 6-day suspension with games, but they really actually didn't take the time, or maybe they did, to get all of the evidence against this girl who accused him of domestic violence. And I won't say domestic violence, but just, accused him of hitting her and physical violence. And so he's appealing it because supposedly there's evidence of text messages that she sent another friend saying that this is what she was going to do. And a lot of females have been doing that, and I'm not that I'm for domestic violence or physical violence of anything, but I still feel like you need to know the facts before you wrongly accuse someone. You need to know the facts before you suspend someone. And I feel strongly, I'm glad that he's appealing it, and he needs to have the facts, and he needs to get these text messages, because no one should mess with another person's money. Okay, deep down, whatever it is, he didn't like her, they weren't working out together. No person should have or ever mess up someone else's money, hustle, whatever it is. Now, if it is right and I'm completely wrong, then hey, that was what was happened, and he deserves a 6-day suspension. But I don't feel like the NFL has dug enough or gone deep enough to really and truly figure out if he's guilty or not, and worthy of a 6-game suspension. The other thing that's really, really been negative is that after all that's going on with this stuff in Charlottesville, and Nazis and the KKK, ESPN, and just boo to ESPN, has decided to have a fantasy football trade, and it looks like a slave trade. It looks like a slave trade. I mean, I don't know if you guys checked it out or saw it, but it was ridiculous. I saw it as I don't know if you guys have seen Get Out, where they're like auctioning off this guy to go to one of the people I don't know if anybody's, would go to one of the people who were invited to this party. But it was just like, it was such poor taste and poor timing as well for ESPN. It's like, where is your marketing team? Where are your creators? Where are your executive producers? That's all you could have thought of at the time, was to come up with a fantasy football trade. I mean, they even had the players' pictures on a little stick with the guy at the auction bar holding up this guy's head, Ezekiel Elliott's head, saying, "Who wants this guy? How much?" With people sitting in the audience auctioning. And I just feel that it was just really poor taste. 2 thumbs down and a shot to ESPN for really poor taste and really poor timing. Hey, Juan Carlos went to Robert E. Lee High School with me, so I don't know how you feel about the whole name change and things like that. I discussed it earlier, and I know you weren't on there, but a lot of people want to keep it, a lot of people want to change it. There's a lot of history for me there, as I explained earlier. But he says, ESPN is garbage. I'm so glad I took them off my TV package. Yeah, garbage. I don't know what other channels people watch for sports, but I really don't. After that, I'm not watching them anymore. It's go somewhere else. As my boyfriend's watching the ESPN baseball right now. Well, we won't watch him anymore tomorrow. Oh, man, let's see. Okay, so as far as baseball going right now, yeah, I'm giving y'all the thunder sign because I have no idea what's going on in baseball. But coming from my man, he's said that the Dodgers have 50 games over 500 and could win it all. Is that right? Okay, yeah, okay. So, also, he told me that Giancarlo Stanton is on pace to hit 60 home runs. Is that right, Junior? Okay, 60 home runs. All right, so we're rooting for Giancarlo Stanton, and he's with what team? What was that, John? What team is he? The Marlins. Okay, y'all, that's all I know about baseball, okay? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm so excited, and if those of you are in Atlanta and are excited about this Falcon Stadium, the only thing that they could put out about this enormous, gigantic, expensive new Falcon Stadium is that it has a Chick-fil-A. Da, 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 da. That's great. I mean, everywhere in Atlanta, there's 100 million Chick-fil-A's all over Atlanta. So why is it that with this multi-million-dollar stadium, supposedly supposed to be amazing, the only thing they could do and talk about was that it has a Chick-fil-A in it? Like, I was like, that doesn't make me excited about going to a Falcons game. I mean, what do I don't even want a Chick-fil-A at a Falcons game. I want a hot dog or some nachos, a Frito pie. So, you know, I thought it was kind of funny. Go to the slots and win us some money. And my mom's telling me to go to the slots and win us money. Yeah, I need to go gambling, guys. Y'all know that I'm here in Las Vegas. I'm not a gambler. I'm not a drinker. So what am I doing in Las Vegas? I have no idea. But I've been here working for Keds and for Platform. I don't know if you guys know what Platform and all that, but I'm going to go on the recap later. Also, we went to the MGM just to see what was going down with the fight with Conor McGregor and Mayweather, and it, you know, we had a big ring over there. If y'all look at my Instagram stories, I was, you know, doing some like this, how I was gonna fight, you know, with Mayweather, who wins, whatever. I really think Mayweather's gonna win. I mean, this is a win-win situation for him always. It's always about his money, it's about his show, the whole thing. I think McGregor, I don't know say McGregor. I don't really know him that well, but I know about him. But I know that it's going to be a different type of fight because I know that he's not used to fighting boxing. So I'm excited to see it, but I'm not spending money on it. I'm not providing Mayweather with no more money, and you shouldn't either. Save your money and just look on Instagram. You can catch all the plays. You can catch all. In fact, somebody has to be there with the Instagram Live or Facebook Live showing the fight. Don't spend your money, guys. Save it. Anyway, that's all for sports. But yeah, I wanted to give you guys a recap of what I'm doing in Vegas. So I'm here for the Platform. Oh, where my magazine go? I don't know where they. Oh, here they are. Oh, every August and February, I come for Platform and model with Keds. So for those of you who haven't seen, or those of you who are here, it's Platform, Magic, and Project. And Platform is like all of the designer shoes and shoe companies that come to market, so you can see what's going to be hot for the fall, what's going to be hot for fall of 2019, actually, summer of 2019, and so it's everything is fast forward. So there's what I noticed, and I'm gonna give you a quick little, is that a lot of stuff has tassels, a lot of actually pastel colors, rose gold colors, white, blue, a lot of did I say platform? A lot of these platforms, which is crazy. I'm gonna show you these, which is crazy because I was in Buenos Aires last November, and these platform shoes were everywhere. And I was like, no, I'm too short. I don't want platforms. I need height. I need heel. Then I get back to the United States, and maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, and this is everywhere. This heel is everywhere. So if you're looking for a trendy heel, and it's actually extremely comfortable as well. I got these in Houston at a little boutique, but you can find them online, and they're going to be big for the next summer. Super easy heel, rose gold, and you know what was huge? What was huge was their athleisure, which is like a comfortable, hey Mr. Blue, hey Jeanette. Mr. Blue is actually one of my favorite teachers at Robert E. Lee. He taught me calculus, and it was the only reason why I passed. I was never good at math, but I did take calculus, and Mr. Blue was the bomb. And I don't know how you guys feel about this whole Robert E. Lee name change. I'm speaking to a lot of people from Baytown, speaking about like how important the school was to me, and how it went beyond a name. So I'd love to get y'all's feedback on that. Yep, he was the best teacher ever. So going back to what the recap, there was a lot of athleisure, you guys. Athleisure is just the most comfortable. A lot of soles that I wish I had this sneaker here, but I don't. But the soles are extremely comfortable. You can wear it with yoga pants. You can wear it with, you know, a lot of the leggings that people are wearing, and it's really light. So if you're out there looking for a cool shoe to wear every day, that's not like a sneaker or a Reebok or a Puma, look for something that's in their athleisure. I know I did a thing last week with Macy's, and Macy's has a huge athleisure department. I think like Jessica Simpson has one, and of course Keds has an athleisure, and super cute. And I have a couple of pairs which I'll be wearing around, and I'll tag them on there. But another shoe that Keds had actually too was this glitter. They do a lot of collaborations with Kate Spade and other big designers, and this is a glitter one. It's coming out. They're coming out with a wedding. A whole wedding package. It's good for people who are getting married, or if you like glitter. It comes in gold, rose gold, just really super bright colors. And that's what I noticed walking around. We can't really take pictures and stuff because it's kind of like, you know, private, and this is what's coming out. It's what's to come, so I can't show you. Oh, Mr. Blue, thank you. You're just watching Stephanie do her thing. So proud of you, former student. Oh, I love you, Mr. Blue. Thank you so much. Yes, so Shonda went to Lee High School with me too. So yes, these are super cute, but check out Keds.com and you can see their other colors of sequins. And this is actually glitter. But more to come. I'm going to give another small recap of what other shoes. It'll all be in my, not my wedding, Mom, relax. Jeez. I did give these out to my sister and my sister-in-law for their wedding, and they're super cute. So anyway, that was my recap. A lot of different brands. A lot of people are shopping online now. We've noticed how maybe retail is slowly dying, and a lot more online, a lot more shoe collaborations, a lot more people into these sneakers and athleisure. You know, less heels, more wedges. So more people want comfort nowadays, and I was telling my boyfriend that too. Like, normally when I come to Las Vegas, I'm like in my high heels and I want my sexy dress. But recently, what's been more important to me is like what's comfortable and cute, what looks good and cute, what I can wear with the dress, also with jeans, and those are always a cute pair of sneakers. What other ones do I have in here? A lot of tassel-y stuff, guys. So like tassels on your shoes. I know I've seen a lot of clothes that are tassel-y. Oh, like these earrings here. A lot of tassels on the shoe, bright gold, silver. So much is coming out. Look forward to that. But know that those are some of the trends for next fall and spring, and also coming to a lot of other shoe companies and shoe lines. So that was my recap for Keds. And I think that's it. You know, with so much negativity going on, we have to be the positive. We have to show the love. So, you know, you be the change. You make the difference. Mentor the youth. Be there for those who don't know what their next step is, and that can always change and help to change so much hate. And that's all I gotta say, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. More to come. Follow me on the Mic with Stefani V, on my Instagram, Stephanie Vara, and like my Facebook page, Real Stephanie Vara, guys. I need some more people over there. I'm gonna move this show to that platform so I can get more people coming. So thank you so much. Oh, and by the way, if you guys didn't catch me, I was at Macy's for a back to school with the Houston Latino bloggers. And it was so amazing. So many young kids coming, getting excited about school and what's their fashion. I mean, I don't know about you, but I used to wake up and like have all my outfits planned out for the next couple of weeks for what I was wearing to school. So make sure, check out Macy's for some of their stuff. A lot of stuff is on sale. If you have a kid, lots of cool different backpacks, lots of sneakers. They have Keds, they have Adidas. Check them out as well. Guys, another exciting thing, really quick. Comida Caliente's labels are ready. So the salsa is coming to you soon. I'm so excited about this. I've started a new fan page for Comida Caliente Salsa, so as soon as those labels come out, I'm going to send it to you. Check me out. All right, see you later, guys. Live from Vegas.